everyone. My name is Alin Rosca. I like to consider myself an entrepreneur because in last 7 years I have tried to develop several startups, and my first startup was quite bold. It was a trading platform called Top World Traders, which aimed to help traders not to lose money. As I knew from all reports at that time, over 90% of traders were losing money, and therefore I started trading Forex myself. I also played roulette in order to understand how emotion affects trading, and I wanted to understand why traders are losing money and what the gambling mentality is all about. I think the most important thing that I have learned in that project was that you always need a co-founder, and there is always a cheaper and a better way to do it. Recently, I also learned about lean startup methodology, which from my point of view is very important to all entrepreneurs, and they must apply it. Going back to there is always a better and a cheaper way to do it, I would say that you just have to be creative, and because otherwise it's gonna cost you a lot of money. As example, when I started to develop that platform, I spoke with various trading providers, trading platform providers, and they were asking more than $100,000 to build it for me. Later, I find someone from Romania and I build it together with him for 5,000 euros or something like that. And the real lesson is, after a few years, I find out that I could spend just 50 euros to have the same MVP. So I would say that you have to know your product very well and also your market, and be creative to find better ways to build it. As I know, all entrepreneurs think that their product is the best or their idea is the best, and please don't be fooled by that, and be prepared to shift from your initial idea. I can tell you that I had several friends who was trying to build several startups, and one of their first mistake was to try to hire someone to build their website. Instead of that, I would suggest just go and search for a team, or look in different team providers, because it could cost you less than 20 or 30 euros to build your website, and you don't have to be very skillful to do that. I would also suggest that if you are a technical co-founder, go and find a co-founder that could handle the business part, and vice versa, because there is no time to waste it, and there are lots of things during the startup process that you have to handle it. So go to find your co-founder to help you to build your business. Also, as probably you know, the Romanian entrepreneurial ecosystem has grown remarkably. So I would recommend you to join one or two accelerators and define your raw idea and learn the business process and how things should be done. No one's want to steal your idea, or I don't know, to learn from what you are doing, and don't be worried to share as much as possible about your idea, because the first or second business, it's not that important that your first or second business to be your greatest idea or the most successful business. It's more important to learn the process, because after that you can replicate it as many times as you want. And as example, I was part of two accelerators that at the end of both accelerators, I have learned a lot of new things, and also they helped me to build partnerships with Microsoft and UiPath, and also to grow my co-founders team from 2 co-founders at 4 co-founders, and also a team of 5 advisors. So yeah, this is what I would recommend. Go in accelerators, try to find cheaper and better way to build your product, and find co-founders.
Okay, that's it. So, or you are you still?
Yeah, I don't know how many minutes have passed.
I didn't count it. I was too busy with the Facebook thing, but I think you still have time if you have something.
Yeah.
Sure, you have 1 or 2 minutes, no problem.
Okay, so as I told you, I could build my trading platform with just 50 euros. So try to find. I'm not referring to go in India, or I don't know, very cheap countries to develop your product. Instead of that, just try to be creative, because there are lots of ways to spend or to waste a lot of money in your business. And when you start, you just want to focus on the right cost and the right product that you have to pay for them, or right services. And if you have some money, let's say if you have 1,000 euros, of course you can spend them quite easily, but after that, what you're gonna do? So please try not to spend money as much as you can. Try to focus on finding cheaper way and better ways, and finding co-founders to help you to build your startup and your idea. And I think this is Catalin. I don't know.